I can't believe I'm talking about this today. Okay. So what if I told you that with all your years of sexual experience, you've been missing out on one very important aspect of the female anatomy? Now get ready to uncover the secrets of unlocking mind-blowing sensations and taking your sexual satisfaction to new heights. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Welcome back. My name is Jessica, and this is my YouTube channel. So I'm proud to be the first to announce to you something called the vestibule. Something called... This is so awkward. Oh my God. So I'm proud to be the first to announce to you something called the vestibular bulbs. So what exactly are these elusive vestibular bulbs? Well, gentlemen and a few curious ladies, nestled deep within a woman's vulva lie these extraordinary structures. The vestibular bulbs are highly sensitive erectile tissues that surround each side of the vaginal opening. They're a vital part of the vulva and play a significant role in sexual pleasure and arousal. Think of them as the hidden gems that can lead to mind-blowing experiences, right? Now, the key to unlocking pleasure lies in actually understanding the science behind the vestibular bulbs. Now, a lot of men only concentrate on the female clitoris and completely ignore the treasure trove of pleasure, forgetting that the vestibular bulbs are made of the same kind of tissue that the clitoris is made of. Now, as a reminder, remember that the clitoris is also made of the same tissue as the head of a penis. Now, I'm only telling you this because I need you to really try to think about the sensations you feel when the tip of your penis is stroked. Also, overstimulation, guys, is actually a real thing, right? And concentrating too much on the clitoris alone can get a woman uncomfortable very, very quickly. So when these vestibular bulbs are properly stimulated, blood flow rushes to the area, causing them to swell and engorge with pleasure. This increased blood flow enhances sensitivity and heightens pleasure during sexual activities. There are only positive strides to be made here if you actually pay attention to what I'm about to tell you in today's video. So if you thought that the clitoris was the only thing you needed to concentrate on when it comes to giving a woman pleasure, you've actually been missing a very important part of a woman's anatomy. And I told you that already. Let's go. Over the next few minutes, I will show you how to stimulate the vestibular bulbs effectively to help you move from being an average Joe in bed to becoming the king of the jungle. Come closer. Knowing what to do can actually help her experience multiple orgasms. So, how do you find this pleasure zone? Now, these bulbs are like internal extensions of the clitoris, like the clitoral legs or roots are, right? They're felt via the vulva, generally between the inner and outer labia. Now, when your woman's legs are spread, the outer labia mostly flattens out, and what you see more prominently are the inner labia. So that space in between is what I'm talking about. Sit tight, let's do this. Foreplay. Now, the gateway to unlocking incredible pleasure is foreplay. Look, there are too many guys who take foreplay for granted or rush through it for their own selfish reasons. I'm telling you today that you need to start approaching foreplay with all the patience, the love, the tact that you can muster. Take note, the vestibular bulbs can be stimulated through a variety of tantalizing techniques, from gentle caresses and massages to intimate kisses. Spending ample time on foreplay helps to awaken these hidden gems and will take your intimacy from 3/10 to 11/10. You heard me. Now, communication is key. Each woman has unique preferences and desires, so you need to get her to guide you to this hidden treasure, i.e., if she actually knows anything about the vestibular bulbs herself. Allow her to communicate her desires as you explore, so you know what feels pleasurable to her. Remember, exploration is an integral part of discovering new sensations and reaching unparalleled heights of pleasure. So enough of the hype. Let's jump into action. There are several things that you can do to stimulate the vestibular bulbs. Start from the outer edges. Massage more up than down, especially in the beginning. Try all kinds of strokes, from small circles to pats to light kneading. Ask her for feedback and see what feels good to her. Spend a considerable amount of time there as you're awakening the erectile tissue. Now, each time you give her a vestibular bulb massage, it will begin to engorge faster and more fully. Now, the ultimate goal is to have the tissue all around the opening of her vagina so engorged that the tissue almost feels gelatinous. Now, when you can wiggle the area like jelly and it easily moves up and down and all around instead of being like stuck to her body, you've done a good job. So that's just like a hint, okay? Next thing you can do is to use sex toys. Now, I know a lot of men dislike the idea of sex toys, but think of it as things that will enhance your sexual experience with your woman. Now, vibrators and other arousing toys can be incredibly effective in stimulating the vestibular bulbs. From gentle vibrations to pulsating partons, these devices can provide targeted and intense pleasure to enhance that experience. Don't be afraid to incorporate them in your intimate moments. She'll thank you. Now, if you don't know the different types of toys, for instance, that bring women pleasure, this might be a time to jump on a phone with another girlfriend of yours or one of your boys who knows better and ask him about it. Better yet, Google still works. Number 3, you want to perfect your oral technique. So the art of giving oral pleasure is something you can't look past. When performed skillfully, oral stimulation can work wonders in activating these bulbs. Take your time, explore different techniques, and pay close attention to your partner's reactions. Remember, the journey of pleasure is as important as the destination itself. When you're giving oral stimulation, try to give the bulbs and clitoris equal attention. Tip, do it in a cyclical manner, spending just enough time on each pleasure spot. Up and down, and up and down, and okay. You catch my drift. Now, before I wrap up, please note that some women who've experienced childbirth and other health-related conditions down there may experience something called vestibulitis. Now, it's characterized by a stinging or burning-like pain at the opening of the vagina that is provoked by sexual intercourse and the insertion of objects such as tampons into the vagina. For such women, stimulating her vestibular bulbs will bring her pain and not pleasure. So just FYI. And there you have it, folks, the tantalizing secrets of the vestibular bulbs, just waiting to be discovered and unleashed. To sum it up, the vestibular bulbs are a crucial part of the sexual anatomy that often go unnoticed. Understanding how they become engorged, exploring ways to stimulate them can actually lead to incredible pleasure. So take your time, experiment, and more importantly, prioritize you both, your pleasure and well-being. By exploring these techniques and embracing open communication, you and your partner can embark on a journey of unprecedented sexual satisfaction. So go ahead, unlock the hidden potential that lies within and is waiting for you. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, simply write in the comment below, "I can't believe Jessica has 3 of those." Let's confuse other people who never watch my videos to the end. Show me some love by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, keep exploring, keep communicating, and keep embracing pleasure. I'll catch you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Cheers.